Namaste, welcome back to the online session. Today we are going to discuss about nth term of an AP. Okay, so let us consider an AP. Let A1, A2, A3, etc. be an AP. Here the first term A1 we can take it as A and the common difference D. Okay, first term we take it as A1 we write it as A and the common difference is D. Now what will be the second term? Then we can write it as A2 is equal to first term plus common difference, that is A1 plus D. A1 we take it as A, so A plus D. So A2 is equal to what? A plus D. Now the third term A3 is equal to second term plus common difference, that is second term A plus D plus common difference D, that is A plus 2D. And the fourth term is third term plus common difference, that is A plus 2D plus D, and it will be equal to A plus 3D. Okay, and so on. Now look at this pattern. Is there any relation between the position and the coefficient of D? Here the position is 2 and the coefficient is what? 1. And position is 3, coefficient is 2. Position is 4, coefficient is what? 3. That means the coefficient of D is 1 less than the position. Here the position is 4, 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Here the position is 3, 3 minus 1 is what? 2. Here the position is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay. So the coefficient of D is 1 less than its position. Okay. The coefficient of D is 1 less than its position. So what will be A10? 10th term. A10 is equal to what? A plus 1 less than position. Here 10. 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is what? 9D. Okay. And what about A99? 99th term. 99 minus 1. Position minus 1. 99 minus 1 is what? 98. So A plus 98D and so on. Okay. So if we want to find the nth term, like second term, third term, fourth term, 10th term or 99th term, if the position is n, then what we can write? An. A plus, according to the rule, 1 less than its position. The coefficient of D is 1 less than its position. So like these examples, we can write A plus, here the position is n. So n minus 1, position minus 1, n minus 1 into D. Okay. So An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, and this is called the nth term of an AP. Nth term of an arithmetic progression. So An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D is called the nth term of an AP. It's a very important formula that we have to by heart. Okay. And nth term of an AP is sometimes called a general term. It is also called a general term of an AP. And one more thing is, if an AP consists of m numbers or m elements, then am will be the last term. Okay, if there are 50 numbers, then 50th term will be the last term. Similarly, if there are m numbers or m terms in an AP, then am will be the last term, and that situation we denote it by L. So the last term is also denoted by the letter L. Okay, you understood? Now look at this example. Here the question is, find the 10th term of an AP 2, 7, 12, etc. We have to find the 10th term of an AP. The given AP is 2, 7, 12, etc. Okay. So here the first term A is equal to 2 and the common difference D, we already have formula A2 minus A1, second term minus first term. So 7 minus 2 and it will be equal to 5. Okay, and here we have to find 10th term. So n is equal to, the value of n is what? 10. Now the formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. The nth term of an AP is given by an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into what? D. Now we can replace the values. Here n is 10, so a10 means the 10th term. So a10 is equal to, the value of a is 2 plus, here n is 10, so 10 minus 1 into d is 5. Okay, which is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 1, it's 9 into 5. That is 2 plus 9 5s are 45 and 2 plus 45 is what? 47. So the answer is what? 47. The 10th term of the given AP is 47. Is that clear? Okay. Now we move on to exercise 5.2. Okay. The first question is, fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term, D the common difference and AN the nth term of the AP. Here a table is given, we have to find the missing value. Okay. So look at the first question. This A is given 7, D 3, N 8. AN we have to find out. Okay. So for the first question, A is equal to 7, D is equal to 3, N is equal to 8 and AN we have to find out. So you can use the direct formula AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So here A8 is equal to 7 plus 8 minus 1 into 3. Okay. So 7 plus 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. So 7 into 3. That is 7 plus 7 3s are 21 and 21 plus 7 is what? 28. So the value of AN is what? 28. So here we can write 28. Okay. Now the second question is, A is minus 18, D we have to find out, N 10, AN it is given as 0. So A, the first term is minus 18, N is equal to 10 and AN is equal to 0. D we have to find out. Okay. First we can write the formula AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now we can replace the given values. AN it is given as 0. So 0 is equal to, value of A is minus 18 plus, and here N is 10. So 10 minus 1 into D. D we have to find out. So write it as D. Now minus 18 we can take to the left side, it becomes plus 18. 0 plus 18, that is 18 equal to 10 minus 1 is 9, 9D, or 9D is equal to what? 18. So from this D is equal to 18 divided by 9, and 18 by 9 is what? 2. So the value of D is 2. D is what? 2. Clear? Now the third question is, D is given as minus 3, N 18, AN minus 5, and the value of A is missing, that we have to find out. So D is equal to minus 3, N is equal to 18, AN is equal to minus 5, and the value of A we have to find out. So first AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN minus 5, A we don't know, that we have to find out. So A plus N minus 1, 18 minus 1 into D. Value of D is minus 3. So minus 5 is equal to A plus 18 minus 1. It is 17. 17 into minus 3. So minus 5 is equal to a plus into minus minus, and 17 into 3. 17 into 3 is what? 51. Okay. That is minus 5. If you take minus 51 to the left side, it becomes plus 51. That is minus 5 plus 51, which will be equal to what? A. Minus 5 plus 51. Here the first term is negative and second term is positive. Okay. So we have to subtract small from large. 51 minus 5. 51 minus 5 is what? 46, and give the sign of the large number. Here the large number is 51 and the sign of this large number is positive. So the answer becomes plus. Okay. So 46 is equal to A, or A is equal to what? 46. Okay. So here we can write 46. Now there are two more questions. Sub question 4 and 5 that you can do. So do it yourself. Okay. Now we move on to the second question, and it's an objective type question. Listen. Choose the correct choice in the following and justify. That's the question. There are two sub questions. First one is 30th term of the AP 10, 7, 4, etc. is, four options are given. Option A 97, option B 77, option C minus 77, and option D minus 87. We have to find the correct choice. Okay. So for the first one, from the AP we can write the first term A as 10, and common difference D is equal to 7 minus 10. Second term A2 minus A1, 7 minus 10, and it is minus 3. Okay. Now we have to find the 30th term. So n can be written as 30. N is equal to 30. And A30 is equal to, we can use the simplest method, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. And we know the general form a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d, and so on. Okay. The coefficient of d is 1 less than its position. So we can write what? A plus 30. 30 is the position. So 30 minus 1. 30 minus 1 is what? 29d. Being an objective type question, no need to write more steps. That's why I have written directly. Okay. A plus 29d. Fifth term A plus 4d. 10th term A plus 9d. 100th term A plus 99d. Okay. So here 30th term can be written as A plus 29d. Here A is 10, then plus 29 into d is minus 3. So which is equal to 10 plus into minus is minus, and 29 into 3. 29 into 3 is 87. After multiplication we get 87. So here 10 plus minus 87, plus and minus. Okay. So you have to subtract 87 minus 10. 87 minus 10 is 77, and give the sign of the large number. So here minus. So the answer is minus 77. So option C is the right answer. Minus 77. Okay. The second one you can do. So do it yourself. Now we can discuss the third question. Here the question is, in the following APs find the missing terms in the boxes. Here we have to find the missing terms. So in the first question, 2 comma, then a box is given, comma 26. Here a term is missing that we have to find out. Before that, I have to tell one important thing. If A comma B comma C, A, B, C be three consecutive terms, of an AP, then 2B is equal to A plus C, or B is equal to A plus C divided by 2. Okay. If A comma B comma C are any three consecutive terms of an AP, then there is a formula 2B is equal to A plus C, or we can write B is equal to A plus C divided by 2. Okay, this thing you have to remember. Now here 2 dash 26. The middle term we have to find out. So in the first question 2, and a missing term is there, and 26. So this term is A2. A2 means the second term, and we can write it as using this formula 2 plus 26 divided by 2. So using this formula you can easily find out the answer, that is 28 divided by 2, and that will be equal to what? 14. So the answer is 14. So here we can write 14. Okay. Now the second one is first a missing term, then 13, then missing term, then 3. Okay. So here if we take this part only, that means 13 comma missing term comma 3. Here the terms are three consecutive terms of an AP, and we can find the middle term as, that is here the term is first, second, third term. A3 is equal to this 13 plus 3. 13 plus 3 divided by 2. Okay, using the previous result. 13 plus 3 is 16, and 16 by 2 is what? 8. So here the value is what? 8. Okay. Now in order to find the first term, we must know the value of D. So D we can find out. D is equal to 8 minus 13, and 8 minus 30 is what? Minus 5. The value of D is here minus 5. Now we can subtract D from the second term in order to get the first term. So A is equal to, the first term A is equal to 13 minus 5. 13 minus 5. As we know, an AP is a list of numbers got by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So in order to get the previous term, we have to do the reverse operation. That is why I subtract here. Okay, 13 minus 5, that is 13 plus 5, and which is equal to 18. So here the value is what? 18. So the first term is 18, and the third term is what? 8. Understood? Okay. Now we move on to the third one. It's 5, then 2 missing terms, and 9.5. Okay. So in order to get the calculation more easy, we can change it into improper form. 9.5. 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 1 19. 19 by 2. So this can be taken as what? 19 by 2. So here we know the first term A is equal to 5, and the fourth term, first, second, third, fourth term A4 is equal to 19 by 2. Okay, here the previous result doesn't work, so we move to the next method. A4, generally we say AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into what? D. So here A4 can be written as A plus 3D, the position minus 1, 4 minus 1, N minus 1. So it becomes A plus 3D. So fourth term can be written as A plus 3D, and it is equal to 19 by 2. Is it clear? Okay. Now we can substitute the value of A here. Here A is 5. We can replace here. So 5 plus 3D is equal to 19 by 2. And 3D is equal to 19 by 2 minus 5. On cross multiplication, we get 19 minus 2 5s are 10 divided by 2. And which will be equal to 9 by 2. That is 3D is equal to what? 9 by 2. From this we can write the value of D. D is equal to 9 by 2 into this 3 come to right side, it becomes 1 by 3. 9 by 2 and 3 also come to the denominator. So 2 into 3, that I write like this, 1 by 3. And 3 and 9 we can cancel 3. 3 into 1, 3. 3 by 2. So the value of D is 3 by 2. Okay. And we can write it in mixed form, 1 and half. The half of 3 is what? 1 and half. So 5. The next term we have to write. That is 5 plus 1 and half. Okay. Here the second term A2 is equal to 5 plus 1 and half, and clearly it is 6 and half. So here it is 6 and half. And the third term A3 is second term plus common difference, 6 and half plus 1 and half. So here no need to go for other calculation like cross multiplication and something like that. Here we can easily do it. 6 and half plus 1 and half. The whole number part is 6 and here 1. 6 plus 1 is what? 7. Clear? Then half plus half. Half plus half is 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So it is what? 8. So A3, here A3 is 8. Understood? Okay. So here we can write 6 and half and 8. Okay. Now two more sub questions are there that you can do it as a homework. Okay. And here the fourth question is, which term of the AP 3, 8, 13, 18, etc. is 78? So we have to find the position of the number 78 in the AP. Okay. So for that we can write the value of A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5, and so first we can write the values of A and D. A is equal to 3, D is equal to 8 minus 3, and which is equal to what? 5. And we have to find the value of n so that 78 will be a term of this arithmetic progression. So let it be an. So let an is equal to 78. We don't know the position of the term, so we take it as the nth term of the AP. So an, general term, an is equal to 78. Now we can use the formula for an. An here a plus n minus 1 into d. Formula is a plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to what? 78. It's given. Now you can replace the known values, that is a and d. A is equal to 3, then plus n we have to find out. So n minus 1 into d is 5, which is equal to 78. Clear? Now n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 78. This 3 we can take to right side, it becomes minus 3. 78 minus 3. So n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 78 minus 3 is 75, and n minus 1 is equal to 75 divided by 5. This 5 goes to denominator. Okay, 75 divided by 5, and which is equal to 15. Okay, that is n minus 1 is equal to 15 and n is equal to 15 plus 1. This minus 1 goes to right side, it becomes what? Plus 1. So 15 plus 1 is 16. Therefore n is equal to 16. That means 78 is the 16th term of the given AP. I repeat, here the question is, which term of the AP 3, 8, 13, 18, etc. is 78? So we have to find the position of the term 78. That means the value of n. Okay. So A is equal to 3. First term is 3. D, A2 minus A1. That is 8 minus 3, 5. And we take the number 78 as the nth term, an. So an is equal to 78. and an we have the formula a plus n minus 1 into d. So we replace an by the formula a plus n minus 1 into d, and 78 we write as it is. Okay, now the value of a is 3, that is replace here, and value of d is 5, that also we write here. Okay, so 3 plus n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 78. That 3 first we take to right side, it becomes minus 3, and 78 minus 3 is what? 75. Now we divide this 5 on the right side, that is 75 divided by 5, it becomes 15. That means the expression is n minus 1 is equal to what? 15, and n is equal to 15 plus 1, that will be equal to 16, and we come to the conclusion that 78 is the 16th term of the AP. Understood? Now I am going to derive a formula for n. It will be very helpful in doing these types of problems. Okay. We know a plus n minus 1 into d is what? an. Nth term of an AP is given by what? A plus n minus 1 into d. From this we can write n minus 1 into d is equal to an minus a. If we take this a to right side, it becomes minus a. And n minus 1 can be written as an minus a by d. Clear? And n is equal to an minus a by d. This minus 1 comes to right side, it becomes plus 1. So n is equal to an minus a by d plus 1. So this is a direct formula to find the value of n. That you have to by heart. If you know the formula, we can make our calculation more faster. Okay. So let's see how it's work. Look at the same question. 3, 8, 13, 18, etc. Here n is equal to, according to our formula, an minus a. Here an is 78. So 78 minus a is the first term, it is 3. And d value we already calculated, it is 5. 8 minus 3, 5. Then plus 1. 78 minus 3 is 75 by 5 plus 1. That is 15 plus 1, which is equal to what? 16. So one who know the formula can easily do the calculations. Is that clear? N is equal to the number of terms of an AP. N is equal to an minus a divided by d plus 1. An minus a by d plus 1. Okay. Understood? Now the sixth question is, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. Here we have to check minus 150 is a term of the AP or not. So let us write first term and common difference from the AP. A is equal to 11 and D is equal to 8 minus 11, which is equal to minus 3. Okay. And we can take the number minus 150 as an. Let an be minus 150. Okay. Now we are going to find the value of n. N is equal to an minus a by d plus 1. Okay. So here n is minus 150, then minus 11 divided by minus 3 plus 1. That is minus 161 divided by minus 3 plus 1. Here minus and minus cancel, and on dividing we get 53.6 plus 1, that is 54.6. Here it is not possible because n is always a natural number. N is the position of the term, so it cannot be like that decimal or fractions. It will be a natural number. So it's not a natural number. Therefore, minus 150 is not a term of the given AP. That is our conclusion. So one important thing you have to keep in mind is the value of n is always a natural number. It is a natural number. All other situations are not possible. Understood? Okay. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you.